Comet's Invitational here at the Mason Arena. I am Braden Johansson here with Trevor Rose, bringing you action from Mat 3 here to start off today. Mat 3 of 4, we're going to have a lot of both finals and consolation matches here for you today. Trevor, what are we looking for today?
So really, this is a big time for Mason here. They have one person in finals, Marcel Severjanov, the 132 state qualifier from last year. And as you see, Samir Sherman right here, Mat 3, who's a 106 in his, I'm pretty sure his senior year. He's been very consistent for the Comets wrestling team for however long he's been here, for about 3 or 4 years now. So right here, got a single leg, picked up, and boom, it gets the, and they will stop it for potential dangerous and probably injury time now.
Oh, he is not looking good after that. Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a hard hit, and looks like Samer's also down. Yeah, they will call over some trainers to evaluate both wrestlers. Samer looks like he got the wind knocked out of himself as well.
Personal trainer coming over, both coaches on the floor.
Yeah.
Not looking like a good scene right here. Hopefully nothing too bad.
No. Yeah, it's kind of weird on how that toss happened. Just how they landed is dangerous. One, dangerous. They stopped it in the safety of the wrestlers, and two, it can really cause serious injuries.
It looked like Bismeyer might have gotten dropped on his arm there for a second.
Yes.
Maybe landed his whole body weight on his elbow.
Yes. We'll see as they resume here. Bismeyer up on his feet, getting a little breather. Samer still down, talking to the trainer.
Yeah, definitely not the person you would have thought that would have stayed down longer.
Absolutely not. He looked fine going after it, right after it.
He's looking like he's smiling out, getting up, looking like I was just for safety.
All right.
Looks like a trainer's giving the good to go, and they're going to resume here.
We'll go ahead and resume. Break. Nice collar tie there from Bismeyer. Broken up by Samer. Real aggressive fight, hand fighting here, real aggressive.
Kind of deadlocked, a very good even match of skill here.
Yes. Bismeyer from Indy Cathedral, who's one of the better teams in this tournament, and he'll go ahead and he will not, looking to get his 2. Not yet. And the Bismeyer back, and Bismeyer will get 2 on Samer. Nice takedown there on the high single leg there.
I mean, that's been both of their moves. Both of them have gotten legs in the air and then thrown them down.
Yes. The single leg in these lower weight matches are definitely like a big time move for all these lower weight guys.
Yeah, you don't got much weight to pick up there.
Yeah, absolutely not. And especially if you're very strong upper body, you'll be very good.
Yeah, and these guys are in the weight room 24/7. See them 7 days a week.
Yeah, absolutely. And they will go out of that will be the end of the period, actually. No, it will not be the end of the period, actually. It will be out of bounds with a couple seconds left on the clock. No, and
just amazing to watch.
And that's the end of the period there.
Amazing to watch the agility of just both of these wrestlers. Able to move around just anywhere, no matter what position they get put in, what situation they are. They're able to somehow work out of it.
Yeah. After the coin flip, it will be green choice, but green will defer it over to red. If you get the first choice, you can choose to defer and take it over to the other side. That's what Samer and the Comets decided to do, and that will be a caution lineup there for Samer. They call caution there, not setting up properly on top. And they can also call that on bottom too, if you're on bottom.
Possibly headed out of bounds here.
And there he goes on it. Oh.
Samer working back on top.
Yep. Samer out of bounds.
Working a lot with the lower body there.
You call a legal headlock there. No, no, just the ref itching his ear. All right, green will go ahead and mount. So the way the defer rule works is pretty much Sammer is saying if we go to the third period, he wants to have his pick of what he wants to do. They will go out of bounds again. And they will show neutral to the ref, so 1 point for for Bismeyer. Sammer hoping to get another takedown here to get some more points. Sammer faking a shot right there. Real nice underhook there from Bismeyer. Headlock. And he was trying to get into the single leg, and that will go out of bounds. They will remain neutral here. Sammer.
So Trevor, what's the strategy behind both of them starting on their knees right there?
So that's just a lighter weight tactic that they do to like try to mess with time, kind of mess with timing and get around to try to get a shot. See if you can see an open lane to get a shot in, grab a leg, pull them in, anything like that.
Hey, you're gonna be doing a lot of learning today.
Yeah, and pushing out of bounds, and that will be out of bounds there. They will continue being neutral. Sammer getting some coaching points from Coach Bo.
Yeah, Sammer, it's not like he's outmatched, but it's looking like he's just kind of getting pushed around a bit. He's definitely working upwards a lot more.
Yes, he is working upwards, and I said this earlier before we went on, like, this is looking like a heavyweight type match, except this part right here, actually going in for shots. Sammer trying to avoid the two.
Looking to explode out of the compact position.
Yes. That will be the end of the second period. It will be Green's choice. Sammer, Sherman. He will choose down. That means Bismeyer will start on top. Alrighty. Oh, shoot. And trying to get out from underneath, and careful. Ooh.
Yeah, just seen a lot of that today. Sammer getting pushed around. He's, as I've said, he's not getting thrown up in the air or thrown down to the ground. He's just too easily moved across the mat.
Yes, and I mean, you got to think about how tired, like, these wrestlers can be.
Yeah,
He's already wrestled 4 matches. In his first match, he almost went the distance. Got pinned in 5:22.
And I mean, you got the finals here right now, and that's really just showing who's the most. Yes. It adds endurance into the equation. You can be the most skilled and only win the first match, just because you get so tired after it.
Yeah, and like if you're a good wrestler, if you want to be a very, very good wrestler, technique, yes, you need, but you also need the endurance.
Yeah. To be good at anything, you just need to be able to control how much you put into anything. You don't want to overexert yourself on one thing that's not going to put you too far.
And Bismeyer looking to try to get a tilt. Sammer tried to do his breakdown. Go into a single leg. The single leg keeps it. He's trying to move him down, and he will. Sammer getting pushed around here. Trying to find a arm bar or a half here for Bismeyer.
One of the first times, or not one of the first times, but one of the few times that we've seen either of them kind of get thrown down today.
And that will be called a stalemate. Stalemate, whenever nothing is really happening and nothing can happen, the ref can call stalemate, bring them right back to the center, and they'll reset. And a caution called on Bismeyer. Did not fully set correctly. So for setting on top correctly, you have one knee up and your other one down. And you have to have one hand on the elbow and one hand right on the belly button. Can't be too far forward, can't be too far back, and your hand has to be on that elbow. Can't be any higher or any lower.
I'm loving all these notes. I might actually have some semblance of this by the end of the day.
Yeah. Armbar there for Bismeyer on Sammer. And a half. He has a armbar and a half here.
Sammer trying to get his left knee under it, trying to push up from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just getting slid across the floor right now.
That will end the third period. Shake hands, and Bismeyer is the winner. Pretty sure that Jack Hayden is on mat 2 now. Pretty sure Jack Hayden. Alrighty. Yeah, Jack Hayden's match, mat 3. Mat 2. Very good match so far. It's been pretty even. We had a little view from this match while watching Sammer's. This is the Springfield wrestler Kennedy and Hayden matching off for 5th place here. Jack on bottom, trying to stand up.
It's looking like he's getting there.
Yeah.
Looking like he's pushing through the bottom of a squat.
Yeah, if you look at what Kennedy is doing here, you see how he has his leg inside, tried to keep that leg inside of his leg on the outside.
Just trying to stifle any possible moves by
Jack.
Jack.
Yes, absolutely.
Some crazy athleticism right now by both, just being able to be that flexible.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Jack Hayden, I've wrestled with him on my team since 7th grade, and he's been a very, very good wrestler every single year.
He's incredibly strong. I've known him for a little while. He's incredibly strong for what a frame he has.
Yes. All right, they will go back to the middle. Jack is down. And we'll go ahead and get ready. And he has that ankle, and that's a one real move that you use on top to try to break down your opponent. Take the ankle, push it up, try to trap the arm, go forward with it. As
Jack looking like he's getting pinned right now, trying to work out of it.
Yeah, Kennedy looks to try to be yeah, right there he has crossface.
Oh.
And man, that crossface is good, as that will be the end of the period.
Some on-the-fly coaching by both teams right now.
That will go into overtime right here.
Oh.
This is some OT action. Jack Hayden will go down. Can't give up a point. If he gives up a point, it is over. If Jack gets a point, it's also over.
This is the most explosive we've seen both wrestlers today. Just quick movements all around, trying to finish it as quick as they can.
Overtime is all about sudden death. If no one scores in this 2-minute period, they will go to very ultimate sudden death. One person on top, one person on bottom. Whoever keeps, if the person on bottom stands up and gets out, it's over. They win. If the person on top rides them for the whole 2 minutes, then they will be the winner. As they had a stalemate, so they reset. Jack Hayden. Jack Kennedy is giving him a run for his money here.
Yeah, Kennedy
Trying to
grabbing
keep
both
that
legs.
ankle.
Can't do anything really about that.
Yes, Jack cannot give up here. And it looks like they will go to double overtime. Red. And Kennedy will choose down. I mean, Jack Hayden has to ride him out. If Jack Hayden keeps him down here, it could very well end this match.
So Kennedy's only goal here is to just stand up?
Yes, absolutely. That's the only thing you can do in this double overtime set match is just stand up, get out of there. If you're out, you win.
Jack Hayden making sure it's not easy for him.
Yeah, and if you see that his shoes inside of the legs, that's one of them all the way inside. That's called boots. They put boots in to try to keep them on the ground. And this is a real good match here.
Yeah, and Jack's entire body weight's on him, making it as hard as possible for Kennedy to get up.
Yes, absolutely. And they will reset. Oh, they will flip around. So Jack Hayden already has the upper hand because he held him. Now, if Kennedy can hold him, we'll keep going. But if Jack Hayden can stand up here and get out of this, he could win. And he had the chance there.
Just got to find that one window where you're able to just explode from the bottom up.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not looking good for Jack Hayden right now.
No, absolutely not. It's not looking good for either wrestler. And Kennedy can win this. And Green will go top. It looks like Green will go top. Kennedy, they will go into a triple overtime here.
So great match.
Absolutely.
Incredible matchup.
Yep.
I mean, that's why you get in bracket player evenly set with everyone else near you.
Oh, he's taken back down. And that will end the match. Kennedy will win out of escaping Jack Hayden. Wow, what a great match to watch there. Stood right up, got out, just absolute textbook on how to get out from on bottom.
Yeah, that was incredible to watch.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. We'll look over at mat 1.
Do a little filler match for you. I don't know if you guys are Mason fans. We're going to have a little bit of downtime for you, but if you're tuning in from another school, we got Edgewood and it looks like Sycamore on this mat.
This is Edgewood and Butler.
Edgewood and Butler.
Vandalia.
My bad. Saw Aviators
No,
and went to whatever.
No, you're all good. I thought of that too. This is a good match. He has a half here, and Butler looking pretty good in this match so far. tuning back in. Butler and Edgewood. Well, Butler needs to be careful here not to lock hands while on top. He was real close there. All right, so that will be the end of the match on mat 1 between Butler and Edgewood, and let's see, and Butler will get the win, my apologies, and then looks to be another team going on mat 1. All right, I'm pretty sure mat 2 is Marcel Sabergenoff.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Welcome back to the Mason Comet Invitational at the Mason Arena. We've got Mitchell McConnell on mat 2 in the finals for first place.
Marcel Sabergenoff.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Marcel Sabergenoff here. He's on top. He has the arm underneath, looking for an arm bar. Wow, real nice day here for Marcel. Watching him throughout the day, he's been very, 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 very good in all his matches. Marcel in the 132 weight class. He is a former state qualifier last year for Mason, heading into his senior year. Earlier today, hit his 100th career win in his first match today.
Just incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
Got Crowley almost pinned here.
Yeah, he has the arm bar, looking to go over and try to get back points here. And cannot quite get him to his back yet. Keeps flipping sides, and there he goes. He's trying one more time. Got the arm bar going over. And you see the ref, and
that is
pins.
a pin.
Marcel Sabergenoff will take first place at the Mason Comet Invitational. The 132 state qualifier from a year ago will take first. Congratulations to Marcel.
Really quick match there.
Yeah, absolutely. He had that arm bar in, and once he had that arm bar in and was working it, there's nothing that they could have done. And they practice the arm bar so much in practice. It's their number one thing to do on top. Number one thing they do, try to get that arm bar, get it in her hand, try to flip him over.
So Mason's got a little hometown winner for this one today.
Yes, hometown winner on a tournament that is a very, very good one. Dublin Kaufman, a very, very good team. Indy Cathedral, very good team. All these teams are very good teams around this area. And yeah, go ahead.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11 to nothing in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat. If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
We got Mitchell McMillan on mat 1.
Yeah, don't really know what the delay is right now, to be honest. And just a little mishap right here. They will go ahead and reset. Looked like someone got poked in the eye. I saw that earlier today.
Ooh.
Yeah, it hurts. Mitch trying to just find a way to get a leg here.
Just what we've seen in both matches already, that once you get a leg, you can get them on the ground, and then you're supposedly in a better position.
Yes, absolutely. They just keep, and Wardlaw gets a leg, looking to try to get behind to get his 2, but Mitch not letting him. Mitch, very flexible in the legs.
Looking like a reversal by Wardlaw.
Yeah, it looks like it will be just a takedown. And he does finally get his points for the takedown. And that will end the period right there. And it will be Green's call, and Mitch will defer it over to red. And Wardlaw will pick bottom. Man, Mitch, he has been a very, very good wrestler for this Comets a while. He's been here for about 2 years now. Been very good. I would say he's been here longer. Also a multi-sport athlete. Does track, does cross country as well.
I mean, that's incredible to have the strength to do this and also have the endurance to run cross country and track. Just being as agile and like quick movements, fast twitch, all of that.
And you gotta admit that helps with the endurance.
Yeah.
As we talked about earlier, endurance is one of the more important things in wrestling.
Yeah, there's not many people that can run for miles on end and then get in the wrestling room and go on a mat for 5 matches.
Yes, absolutely. Wardlaw gets 1 point from the escape. Up 3-zip, I'm pretty sure. Up 3-0 on Mitch. Mitch looking around, trying to find a shot. Wardlaw from Dublin Kaufman. And he has that leg again. Mitch he had a cradle opportunity. And Mitch trying to hold on to the ankle. And he'll roll him over.
Slowly getting up.
No, and takedown there for Wardlaw, another two points.
Is it looking like 5-zip now?
Yeah, I would say so. Close to 5-0. Mitch, man, he not looking as good as he did earlier today. And not gonna lie, I mean, this Dublin Kaufman kid, again, as I keep saying, Dublin Kaufman, one of the better teams in this Invitational. All right. And then Mitch will go ahead and go bottom. He'll choose bottom. Oh. No, he'll go top, I guess.
And I mean,
good play.
McMillan's looking tired, but I mean, how could you blame him after what a day he's had already?
Absolute killer of a day. He's been here since about probably 8 this morning or about 7:30. And then Wardlaw there gets an escape. Mitch probably down 6-0 here. Mitch needs a lot here in this last period in order to come back and win this. And he'll go for the leg. Wardlaw not letting him, he's sprawling away. C's on knees is what they call it for Mason. Put your hands, make them like C's, put them on their knees and push them away so they can't get that leg in and get the 2 points.
Good strategy, I mean, considering that that's how Wardlaw's gotten most of the points already.
Yeah, just get those C's away so they break the handoff, and then he goes through and gets the 2. Keep tying up. Trying to get more points. Wardlaw trying to get more points. Mitch needs to get a takedown and needs to get some back points in order to stay into this match.
Still keeping the knees away.
Yeah, he has that like headlock, and he will.
Wardlaw's gonna work around it.
Deny, and Mitch does get his takedown. He'll get 2. Good job there. Trying to get a turn. If he can get a turn here and get him on his back and get some back points, get some near fall, that will help him tremendously. And stalling called on red, not letting anything happen. Stalling if they are just trying not to do anything and just staying there like a rock. And that will end the match there. Wardlaw will get the win on McMillan.
I mean, hard-fought match by McMillan.
Yes, absolutely hard-fought.
Near the end there, looking like he might have been able to work back a little, but just too much of a deficit built up early.
Yeah, and wrestling, a big thing about it is not getting yourself into a hole. If you get yourself into too big of a hole, it's pretty hard to come back from it.
Yeah.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
We're gonna bring you action from mat 4 now. Get a little consolation, or what match is this?
This is a consolation match right here, I'm pretty sure. Edgewood and Miami East. And then go ahead and just get this match underway, and next match on that will be Mason's Nate Overly. So just nice stalking around here from Miami East. He got it. They're get some head ties, set up a single leg. Yeah, get them up in the air. You see that a lot. You see that so much. You see they will lift them up, and if they have to, they can put two arms on one leg and flip them over to try to get to those 2 points. And then just keep going. They can put them back. They can just rotate. And then they will get them with a stalemate here. Get them with a stalemate. and just faking here from Edgewood, trying to keep Miami East on, like, honest.
I mean, I know very little, but this looks like a very good mechanical match.
It definitely is. It's more, I feel like wrestling sometimes could be more mental than it can be physical. All right. How's everybody doing here from Mason Arena?
Glad to have you guys join us.
Yeah. Great matchup so far. And they will go back into the center. Very, very physical, like, fighting here. Very physical fighting, and he misses it. He misses the single leg shot.
But then he's protecting the knees again, like you said.
Yes. Very. You'll see so many of these players try to protect, get them to slide away from those knees, and just it helps so much. Edgewood, another shot, missed. Keeps trying to pull that arm down. If you can try to pull that arm down and, like, roll through, it could help. And they will go back out of bounds again. And you just keep fighting towards that out of bounds line.
I mean, you get two people trying to push the other down, it's eventually just going to end up moving horizontally.
And it will be Green's choice. Red's choice, sorry. And Red will choose down. Sorry, Green will choose down. So we'll see. And first thing Edgewood does, grab that ankle. Grab that ankle, try to push him forward, and he does successfully to get him onto his stomach, breakdown, and he does it again there. You see, you want to, when you're on top, you want to keep him down flat so you can try to work in your other stuff to try to get him on his back. You know, you can put a half in, you can put an arm bar, you can do a cross face to the to the elbow. I mean, there are sometimes where you see people do cradles. They'll just work them around. They're very long and lanky. They will try to grab underneath the leg and just kind of circle around with the head and the arm, lock it, bring him over, and try to get some near fall.
And forgive me if I'm wrong, that just sounds like a more lighter weight technique, right?
Sometimes. You will see some heavyweights be able to do that. Mason's heavyweight, John Hendricks, he's a big near side cradle guy where he just grabs the leg, grabs the head and the arm, puts his head right into the other side, and just kind of.
Really?
Yes, right. Try to get him all crunched up, and then he'll do the cradle. When I was a wrestler, most of the time on top, I tried to do a tilt, try to get him over, which is typically a smaller person move. But any technique can work. Any technique can work in any weight class as long as they know how to do it, and if the person will let them do it.
So it sounds like it's not as much raw strength as it is if you have the right technique, it'll work.
Yes. You can be as strong as you can be. Like, you can be as strong as ever and not be able to win because someone has better technique than you. And then they will go, Green will go back down. Miami East, go back down. Edgewood will go ahead and mount on top and just roll him over. See right there, that was a chop on his arm. A chop on his arm, bring him back over, and that will bring him into into overtime. It looks to be.
Some great matches today.
Yeah, absolute great matches, all close, all hard fought. I mean, not every day you get to see three wrestling matches go into overtime.
And then one almost triple overtime.
Yes, one almost triple overtime with Jack Hayden's match. And Edgewood looking, and Edgewood will end it. What a way to spin around there and get the 2 points to end the match for Edgewood. That was great. And Edgewood will get the win, securing 3rd place. And next up for mat number 4, they overly. They go out to the center, get ready. They overly looking to take 5th place today in 157 weight class, looking for 5th. He came in as the 5 seed, which seeds are all different on how they are voted on. Sometimes it can go based on record, sometimes it can go based on. It's all different and dependent on how the tournament is. And they will go ahead and they'll be waiting and they will switch refs out. And here they start, and Nate, a big long guy, and he'll go ahead, get the shot, the single leg, try to get over, and will get his 2. Nice one.
Trying to flip him over now, correct?
Yes. You want to get him flipped over. And look at him just moving him away from the out-of-bound marker so they don't have to go reset.
I'm starting to get this a little bit.
Yeah. Arm bar here. Flip him over.
It's halfway there.
Here's some near fall. Looking to get some near fall back points. And the ref counting to 5. If you get 3, you only get 2 points. But if you get 4 and up, you will get your 3-point near fall. So right here, he doesn't have any more near fall he can get. He's at the max until he loses control of that arm.
Overly looking like a favorite early in this match.
There's the 3 near fall, so Overly up 5-0 going into the 2nd period. And talking about console matches, every console match is shorter periods. Just try to get out of here. And the championship matches will be full-length matches. So I'm pretty sure the console matches will be 1:30 each period, or I think first period's a minute, and then the rest are 2. And then for the regular championship matches, it will be 2-minute periods every single one. So you could be sitting at a 6-minute match, or you could go to overtime and it be closer to 8.
And as we were talking before, we don't want to dig yourself a hole early in the match, and it's looking like Overly's doing a great job of
digging that hole.
Yeah.
He is digging that hole. And one escape there for Smith from Simon Kenton. Nate looking they're going head to head here, which you don't really like, and a good hard collar tie from Smith. Very aggressive match here, and that will go out of bounds. They will go ahead and reset neutral. And a good shot, a great sprawl there from Smith. Very good way to get off of that double leg. Blast double, as they call it sometimes. Nate really struggling here to try to get his 2. And he did get his 2, I believe, yes. 9-1 so far.
Overly looking like he's going to be in a good position headed into the 3rd.
Yes, absolutely. And that will end the match in the 2nd period there. Going to 3rd, and it will be Green's choice, and he will go neutral. Looking in, and you can see the difference between Overly and Smith here. Overly looks very, very calm. He doesn't look tired. But Smith, after that period, he looked very tired. And see how they're going right now. Nate is being very fast, and he gets another 2. That'll put him up 11-1. And Smith is in dangerous territory here. Another 4, and they will. This is another thing that they do. It will be shoot and chop, shoot and cut. Shoot, you get your 2, cut them out, let them get their 1. It's whatever. But we could get into tech fall. We can get into tech fall range here for Nate, which is up by 15 points. And another 2 points there for Overly, making it 13-2. Right now, this would be considered a major decision, a win by more than 8. Trying to get a spiral in here to try to break him down. And he'll get a cradle. He has it locked. He just has to be able to flip it. And there he is. He flips it. Trying to get some near fall. No. If he can flip around here, he will be in prime position. He just needs to break that. He needs to break that hold on his leg. Doesn't get any points there. He needs to break that hold or push him over. And a reversal here from Smith. Gets him 2 points. It will be 13-4 now. Reversal. Whenever.
Maybe getting a little complacent here.
Yeah, maybe he is. Short time here to 1, and that will be the match. Overly, what a way to win 5th place. He had the cradle all locked up here, but just could not get it over to get some near fall. He got it over, didn't hold it long enough. You have to hold it for 3 seconds to even get points. But Nate, what a job winning that match. What a job. We're going to go ahead and we'll stay at mat 4 for Cameron Dennison, the 190. Or could be 175, my apologies. Just an Dennison looking to go for 5th place in his last match. Pinned his kid in 21 seconds.
Jeez.
21-second pin. What a nice job there from Dennison in his last match. And Dennison, very strong competitor in the 175, a senior. And man, senior night will be loaded for these Mason wrestlers. Which senior night is later this month. And it will be here again. Dennison going against Bocce from Indy Cathedral. And you can see him, he's doing that one, he's doing the knee thing where he goes on the down on a knee. It's a technique that you use to try to get through. And no, he's going to get bowled over, and 2 points go to Bocce there. And looking to try to get that power half, trying to chop him back down.
Dennison coming into this match looking like the more confident one there, but Bocce looking like...
Nice. Good mat return, but a technical violation, locking hands, and that will give 1 point to Dennison. So the rule for locking hands is if you guys go to the mat and he has his knees down and his hands on the mat, if you lock your hands, violation, and 1 point goes to the opposing player. There are also different types of technical violations. There's also one for a full Nelson too. And Red's call. Red will choose down here as we head to the second period. Bocce up by 1 against Dennison.
Another one of our great matchups today.
Yes, and we'll show the replay. What a mat return there from Bocce. Great mat return, but the technical violation still had his hands locked. when he went down to the mat. As soon as you get down to the mat, you have to let it go. If not, give the other guy a point.
Dennison will start this period off on top.
Yeah. As Bocce will choose to go bottom, which if he really believes he can get up, which he probably does, and they will go out of bounds, so they'll go ahead and reset. All right, and the mat, they'll resume. Bocce, and a single leg from Dennison. Nice job of dropping down and getting that single leg, but 1 point goes to Bocce, making it 3-1 now in the second period. They will remain neutral now. Dennison needs to, Dennison got ahead and armed, but he does end up getting 2. And then he got reversed back to his back. Dennison doesn't look good here. And pin there for Bocce. Dennison will finish 6th here today.
Still a good day for Dennison.
It was a great day, great effort. Just had the better. Bocce, I mean, again, from Indy Cathedral, a team that we keep mentioning, one of the better teams in this invite. Indy Cathedral, Dublin Kaufman. The reason why head coach Maffey decided to bring him in is because, hey, why not get some great competition for this tournament?
You're not going to get better if you're just playing people way below you, so just might as well bring people that can humble you a bit and maybe get you a little better.
You bring in, there are some tournaments that they do where they are meant to struggle because the teams are good. Then there are other tournaments where they go and they should win. Alrighty.
Where's your emergency?
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again, then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again, then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
We are going to be bringing you action from Mat 1 for our last match of the day with Hendricks versus Rogers.
Man, Big John, he has not had the day he wants, and he gets bear hugged right here. Head and arms, he's trying to get, Rogers looking to get this head and arm. Me and John, we both wrestled each other since 7th grade. Me and him both, I know how he tries to wrestle very well. Again, like I brought up earlier, he's cradle guy when it comes to top and got driven.
Yeah, it looks a little like the first move we saw today that got the wind knocked out of both wrestlers.
Yes, that was a great attempt at a blast double there from Rogers, and John John will get 2 points. Rogers, sorry, will get 2 points against John Hendricks. Power half. John trying to stay alive. John had a chance to try to get a reversal. John in some trouble, and that will be the end of the first period. Man, John looks like he is down 2-0 right now. Down 2-0. Will choose bottom going into the second period.
I mean, that's not an awful deficit to work out of. We've seen a lot of worse ones to be in today.
I've seen better comebacks before. There was a comeback the other night against Lebanon. That was a beautiful, beautiful comeback.
I mean, all it takes for Hendricks is one takedown now.
Yeah, I know. One takedown ties the game, but first he has to get out of this. He has to get out.
Both wrestlers looking tired at this point.
Yes, both wrestlers are tired, and a power half here from Rogers, and John will get some near fall taken on him, and that will be the end of the match as he gets pinned.
So, quick end of the last match of the day. Trevor, anything you'd like to say before we head out today?
It was a different kind of day. It was very, very. It didn't really go Mason's way, like they would hope for every single tournament. Like the last tournament they went to, Olentangy, they won. Olentangy, where they won that tournament. But yeah,
All right, we'd like to thank you all who have joined us today, anyone who joined us at any point or another. Just glad to have you watching. I've been Braden Johansson here with Trevor Rose signing off. Thank you all.